In the name of Allah, dear second prep students, I missed you so much. Now we are going to resume our curriculum for the first term, and we are going to revise chapter 8 from David Copperfield. Let's remember together the theme. In this chapter, David finally chose a career. David decided to be a proctor. A proctor means a business agent. I know you still don't know or don't understand. A business agent is someone who is responsible for the financial affairs in an office. To be a proctor, David needs help. And here comes the role of Aunt Betsy. Aunt Betsy here helped David to be a proctor. Aunt Betsy, decided to help David. She wanted to say sorry for being angry with him when he was born as a little boy, instead of the little girl she hoped for. Aunt Betsy, is a wealthy woman and has business. She took David to her proctors, Mr. Spenlow and Jorkins, who were opening for a proctor in training in London. They agreed to take David on for a month's trial. At that time, Agnes sent to David and asked to see him. When David met her, he saw that something was troubling her. In your opinion, what could trouble Agnes? Of course, Uriah Heep. This creeping assistant Uriah Heep could persuade her father, Mr. Wakefield, to be his partner. Later in the evening, Heep took David aside and told him that he wanted to marry Agnes. David then had the wild idea of beating him to death. He couldn't imagine that this creepy person might marry his dear Agnes. That he wanted to control Mr. Wakefield's business and house. Let's go to another side in David's life. Can you remember Mr. Spenlow? Mr. Spenlow is Aunt Betsy's proctor. Mr. Spenlow invited David to his country house for a weekend, where he met Dora, Mr. Spenlow's daughter. When David saw Dora, his heart warmed her and felt that she was the loveliest girl on earth and fell in love with her immediately. Now, let's check your understanding and ask you some questions. Number 1, why was it difficult for David to become a proctor? Who helped him? Can you remember? Look with me. It was difficult for David to be a proctor because the training for such a career would cost a lot of money. But Aunt Betsy helped him. How? She took him to her business proctors and they agreed to take him on as a trainee. Here a comment. I long over the disappointment of your being born, David, rather than the Betsy I had hoped for. Who said this to whom? It's so clear that Aunt Betsy said this to David when she explained to him why she cared for him very much and why she decided to help him with his career. She wanted to say sorry for being angry that he was born a baby boy rather than the baby girl she hoped for. Let's go to number 3. How was Mr. Wakefield in Heap's power? Who was worried about that? Heap had persuaded Mr. Wakefield to take him as a business partner. Mr. Wakefield didn't take any decision without asking Heap first. Agnes was so worried about that. Thank you for good listening. Till we meet again, and goodbye.